What are
Just talk about your couples. Oh, sorry.
That's all right, go ahead.
I just wanted you to talk about the sacks today out there. You and Cole like really kept busy back there.
Cole Ormsby, he's a stud. Cole Ormsby's a stud. Luke Carroll's a stud. Ken's a stud. Kevin Murphy, he works really hard. So to get those sacks, man, as a D line, that felt great. That's a big accomplishment. We got 5 sacks today, PBU. So I can't help but smile. It feels great to do that as a group. So yeah.
Talk about the grit Junior showed today, being hurt and then coming back out there and making the play to do it.
Junior's been like that since we got here. He's always a hard-nosed, tough-nosed. He's always straight to the point, works hard. So for him to come back in there, to me, didn't surprise me. It's expected of him. He doesn't never want to sit out. Like even when we played Holy Cross and he hurt his shoulder, he was ready to go back in the game. Junior Joseph, he's a stud. You can't expect anything less from him. So.
Talk about the last play. What's going through your mind?
It's tough because in that moment, a lot goes through your mind. But you kind of, as a player, especially in like adverse moments like that, you have to learn how to suppress those emotions and do your job and play hard. And that's one thing that these coaches really do well. On telling us is making sure we do our job, because sometimes if you play with your emotions too much, you could do something that could potentially hurt the team. You know what I'm saying? Without you even knowing it. So that last moment was filled with a lot of emotion, but we all just went out there and played hard. And Junior Joseph, man, he did it again. So yeah.
How difficult is that whole sequence? I'm sure you're exhausted from running down the field, and then surprised they got off a snap, and then here you are having to defend one more pass to make sure you win a game that you really controlled throughout. I mean, there's a lot going on in your mind and your body, I'm sure, right?
I mean, yeah, there is a lot going on, to be honest, and it's part of human nature. In adverse moments when you want to conquer it, it's like, what do we do? But as I said before, you learn to just play through that, and work hard through that. And, once you overcome that, at the end, it's like, we got it, But, that's one thing that the defense has done today, especially in that moment. That moment, there was a lot of adversity in that one particular moment. But we overcame it. So.
How about in general, just the momentum the team feels having won 2 in a row? Last time you were in this building, guys were talking about how embarrassed they were after the Memphis loss.
Yeah.
You won down in Philly, pulled this one out today.
I mean, it feels great. Winning is definitely not easy. It's not easy at all. Like Coach Etzel always says, you have to, you pay a price just for the opportunity to win. And to come out here and, get one last week and get one this week, it feels good. But then one thing Coach Etzel and the rest of the coaches make sure that we don't do is that we don't let it go to our heads. Because at the end of the day, we have 24 hours to get this out of our minds and hit the film again.
Well, like Mike said, everybody 2 weeks ago came in here and said how embarrassed they were and everything. Did the defense use that as a personal motivation for everybody? That I know Fonte's always said that's never going to happen again. But he said there's been more attention to detail. Has it been harder working since then?
Has it been harder working? It's hard. It's hard anyway. Like I said, Coach Etzel is very passionate and he's very hard-nosed, and it's all for the right reasons. Now in terms of the game, when we played Memphis and using that as a motivation, I feel like the whole team has felt, without even having to say it, the whole team felt like we didn't want that to ever happen again. So far it's been shown in our play. We were able to put 2 back-to-back. And we thank God for that. And we just have to hit the film again because like I said, games could go one way or another, and they're definitely not easy.
Right.
Those games are literally battles. Each play is a battle. So yeah.
What's different up front? You guys get 6 sacks. They hadn't allowed that many sacks this year. Is it just part of it, what you're saying, the film preparation?
A lot of film. Coach Dot is very, very, very good at breaking down film with us, especially as a D-line. working hard, making sure we see little tendencies, big tendencies, and a lot of it is just putting your hand in the dirt and just going, yeah.
Thank you.